every opportunity to come prove his innocence. I tell you what, Madam Speaker, let me have just a few minutes, stop the clock, and let me go around to the press corps and to everybody here, and I'm going to accuse you of something. You did it. You did it. You did it. You did it. Now prove it's wrong. You did it. Guess what? You don't want to, because deep down you know that that's turning the entire jurisprudence of this country upside down. You're not guilty until you're proven. You're innocent. And today from this floor, we have heard the majority leader say this president is guilty and not the other way around. He is innocent.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Congress Every Day. Today we're diving into one of the most intense moments of the impeachment debate. Rep. Doug Collins exploded during his time on the House floor, earning a standing ovation. But why? What did he say that had everyone talking? Stick around because we're about to break it all down. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on the latest political updates. Rep. Collins kicked things off with a powerful statement, calling the impeachment process a dark cloud descending on the House. He didn't mince words.
And these come nowhere close to proving it. But what is left of this body? Let's have an honest conversation, Madam Speaker. What we have found over the past few weeks is it is okay for the majority to tear down a foreign leader because they can't make their case. They've called him a liar or weak or worse, or as it was called in the committee, even looked like a battered wife. It is below the dignity of this body and this majority to tear down a foreign leader because they can't make their case against this one. We have broken rules in this House. Even to this moment, Chairman Schiff and the others have broken House Resolution 660.
He didn't mince words about his frustration, setting the tone for the entire speech. Collins wasn't just criticizing the process, he was sending a message that this impeachment could taint the institution itself. Collins wasted no time challenging the majority leader's claims about the impeachment case. He pointed out that Reps. Schiff and Nadler's argument was
not turning over the things that they should be turning over. I still have not got a transcript. We still don't know what we got. And the White House still has not got their stuff. I guess minority hearing rule days don't matter either. You see, there is a problem here because we're going to vote this tonight while breaking the rules. What a shameful incident. But we also found in creative interpretation of minority rights. We saw the rise of partisanship because of things that have been done even further. And we've even seen members smeared in reports by drive-by political hacks when they matched numbers of the majority or the ranking member and the members of the press. That ought to concern every one of you as much as it concerns
was anything but compelling. For Collins, the case was weak at best and the evidence just wasn't there to support such a drastic move. If the majority thought it was compelling, he asked, why were they struggling to convince anyone? One of the most powerful points Collins made was about the reversal of basic legal principles. Instead of innocent until proven guilty, Collins argued that this impeachment
every one of us, nothing but a drive-by hit. But you know something? This majority leader also just said, wherever law ends, tyranny begins. But I will say this, in this House, wherever the rules are disregarded, chaos and mob rule actually begin, and the majority has taken that to a new level. It has been said today, where is bravery? I'll tell you where bravery is found and courage is found. It's found in this minority who has lived through the last year of nothing but rules being broken, people being put down, questions not being answered, and this majority say, be damned with anything else, we're going to impeach and do whatever we want to do. Why? Because we won an election. I guarantee you, one day you'll be back in the minority, and it ain't going to be that fun. Because when you look at it, when you actually trash the rules of this House, you ought to really look at what did you gain at the end by trashing the institution you claim to love. That's the things we found out so far. But you know, they're really careful of saying, oh, you want to deal in process and process. As I said last night in the Rules Committee where they didn't want to listen, I'll win on process and I will win on facts because we have the truth on our side. Let me remind you that here's what the process actually says. There was no pressure. Look at the call. President Zelensky, President Trump, no pressure. There was no conditionality. There was nothing done to get the aid, and the aid actually came. There were 5 meetings. But when you look at it right now, none of which matter, because right now the dark cloud is descending upon this House. And I am fearful, Madam Speaker, when I look out in that abyss, I don't know what I see, but I tell you what I do see. I see coming off a president who will put his head down even through this sham impeachment, and he will do his job. He will put the American people first. He will tell them that I care about you. He will still put the economy first, and he will make sure this country stands strong. That's what I see in this abyss. That's where we're going. And Madam Speaker, it is with that hope in the future that I recognize right now that I yield 1 minute to the Republican leader of this House, the Republican from California, Mr.
This
McCarthy.
impeachment process was treating the president as guilty until proven innocent. He pointed out how absurd this would be if applied to anyone else. Collins also didn't hold back when it came to the treatment of foreign leaders, particularly President Zelensky of Ukraine. He condemned the majority for attacking foreign leaders who couldn't defend themselves in this process. He felt it was beneath the dignity of the House to tear down another country's leader just because they couldn't make their case. What do you think? Was Rep. Collins right in his criticism, or is he just trying to protect the president? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And once again, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so now. Trust me, you don't want to miss our future videos on this and much more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.